Welcome to the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. Sugar Land, Texas is the backdrop for an interdivisional showdown. It's the ISHL on LSN Sports, and tonight the 11-3-0 Cy-Woods Wildcats visit the 11-3-1 Seven Lakes Spartans. Good evening, everybody, and welcome high atop the rink here in the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. I'm Michael Silvers, pleased to be joined for the first time this season by my partner for the better part of a decade, David Feliciano. Tonight marks the second meeting of the season between Seven Lakes and Cy-Woods as they first played back on November 8th, a 4-3 victory by the Spartans. And both teams entered this rematch 4-1 in their last 5 games. Dave, they are both red hot.
Yeah, we got a good one tonight, 11-3, both their records. Seven Lakes actually second in the South, Cy-Woods first place in the North. Cy-Woods is probably the hotter team, or Seven Lakes probably the hotter team. They've won 3 in a row, 9 of 11 in a big win against PFC most recently. And we see a lot of games, and it's good to be back on this game. I think we're going to see a top quality, and your 4-3 score that you mentioned, I see more of the same.
From a Seven Lakes standpoint, their leading scorer is junior Stanislav Tichy, a first-year player for head coach Paul Connolly, who is tied for second in the league in both goals and points. And as far as the Wildcats are concerned, they boast the league's top scorer in Connor Courier, who's coming off a 2-point game last time out in a 4-1 victory over the Woodlands 2 Fridays ago.
Yeah, 45 points, 19 and 26, has a lot of help as well, and it just really benefits Cy-Woods. They go about 4, 5, 6 players deep, and Courier, the go-to guy on the first line.
It is Seven Lakes senior night. They have 4 graduating seniors on their roster, so we will be delayed a bit for the pregame festivities. Gives us an opportunity to run down the standings for the North Division. Cy-Woods here tonight, they lead it 11-3-0, 22 points. 5 points behind them in second are the Woodlands. Klein 7-9-1 with 15 points in third place in the North Division. San Antonio 6-6-2, 14 points in fourth place. And bringing up the rear in the North Division, Fair Creek 1-15-0, just 2 points. Now, for the South Division, Seven Lakes 3 points behind first place Ridge Point, 13-1-0. The Panthers this season. The Panthers playing against the Woodlands tonight. Seven Lakes 11-3-1, 3 points back with 23 on the season. In third place, winners tonight to improve to 10-7-1. Our last year's Justice Cup champions, the Memorial West Whalers, 10-7-1, 21 points, 2 points behind Seven Lakes. And then you get a bit of a drop-off. Pearland Friendswood with 11 points at 4-9-3 entering this weekend. And Taylor taking a loss to Memorial West just prior to us coming on the air. They are now 2-14-1 with just 5 points at the bottom of the South Division.
It seems to rotate north and south. Who's the tougher division this year? Obviously the South. Ridge Point, solid up there, as Mike said, at 13-1. Memorial, last year's champions, only in third place. Much more depth in the South. And the Woodlands not having a great year, right around 500. Usually they're much better. So Cy-Woods definitely the prima donna in that division.
And this is a rematch of last year's Justice Cup semifinals. You may recall there was 3 games on that final day of this season. Cy-Woods met Seven Lakes and defeated them 3-1, really 2-1, but they got an empty net goal. Cy-Woods would move on to the final, but fall to Memorial West as the Whalers won their first ever Justice Cup last season.
And we're about a month away, maybe a little bit less. And we saw the bracket. Bracket is out there on the site. One of those Friday, Sunday. They're off on Saturday. And we're looking forward to that. And you told me beforehand it's going to be up on the northwest side of town.
Absolutely. Willowbrook will get the final. They'll play the semifinals earlier in the morning at Memorial City at Ice Skate USA at the Memorial City Mall. Then the winners will travel up to Willowbrook to play a final around 6 or so in the evening. We also mentioned earlier that this is a rematch from November 8th. If we go back to that game, Cy-Woods lost to Seven Lakes back on November 8th, 4-3. A hat trick for Stanislav Tichy, leading the way for the Spartans. Ace Johansson scored the other goal for the Spartans. They had 14 combined penalty minutes against the Wildcats, and goaltender Ryan Amyx, a sophomore, stopped 21 of 24. He's the only goaltender, Dave, that Paul Connolly has. In an emergency situation, he just go with 6 skaters.
Pretty much. It's like one of those old NHL ones back during the original 6 era. You carried one goaltender. If he gets hurt or something like that, you're in trouble. Amyx going all the way, having a good season, only allowing about 2.5 goals a game.
On that same night in November for Cy-Woods, Jaden Munoz, Carson Fenwick, and Tyler Canty scored in the 4-3 loss. Connor Courier had a pair of assists, and the starting goaltender tonight, as was the case back in November, Alexander Opalich, the junior, stopped 23 of 27 Spartan shots in the 4-3 loss. We'll step aside, come back. We'll have the starting lineups to tonight's game, the keys to the game, and the scratches in advance of face-off in this matchup between the Cy-Woods Wildcats and the Seven Lakes Spartans. Stay tuned. More to come. This is the ISHL on LSN Sports.
Drew Doherty here. Are you looking for a new home? First Community Credit Union has everything from purchase loans to construction loans, VA loans, and more. With our competitive rates, low to no closing costs, and rate match guarantee, FCCU can help you navigate home ownership. Discover your options at FCCU and get pre-approved today at fccu.org/home loans. First Community Credit Union is the official credit union of the Houston Texans. First Community Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender.
North Shore Marine has been servicing its customers for over 40 years, stocking one of the nation's largest parts and accessory supply, coupled with the convenience of same-day shipping, allows most boating needs to be fulfilled with one call. North Shore Marine can supply all needs from service to sales for Evinrude, Johnson, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Ark, Go Devil, and parts and accessories for all your boating needs. Visit their showroom and see for yourself why North Shore Marine is one of Texas's finest Southwest dealers. Visit them on the web at northshoremarine.com.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric, show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
Welcome back to the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. The pregame ceremony is complete. Teams now go onto the ice for 3 minutes of warm-ups. As far as we know, no scratches for Seven Lakes. And Nicholas Rector may be the only scratch for head coach Ian Kellogg-Clark of the Cy-Woods Wildcats. He had not shown up at the time that we had talked to him to get his starting lineup. So we'll keep an eye on him during warm-up, see if we can spot number 19 for Cy-Woods. Starting lineups are brought to you by North Shore Marine. For the visiting Wildcats, the center is Jaden Munoz. He'll be flanked to his left by Ryan Kaufman. And the right winger is the league's leading scorer, Connor Courier, with 19 goals, 26 assists, 45 points so far this season. On defense, Nathan Pete and Carson Fenwick. For Seven Lakes and head coach Paul Connolly, Cameron Heiser will center Matthew Pipe and Jacob Galicia. Garrett House and Cameron Saunders are on defense. The starting goaltending matchup, the junior Alexander Opalich for Cy-Woods will duel with the sophomore Ryan Amyx. Opalich is 3-2 on the season with a 2.20 goals against average and a .928 save percentage. Fourth in the league in goaltending. Amyx, 11-3-1, 254 goals against, and an .858 save percentage. That's good enough for 12th in the league. Dave, your keys to the game brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Think first.
Well, the first game between these squads, as Mike said, very close, 4-3. I expect more of the same. Neither squad gives up a lot of goals. I think 4 or 5 could win it again. Cy-Woods probably a little bit better on paper in terms of scoring power. Go about 4 to 6 deep, big numbers. I think some of those top 4 players need to get a couple of points apiece. Obviously, getting good goaltending from Opalich. Having more minutes in the goal is Amyx on the other side for Seven Lakes. That's certainly a benefit for Seven Lakes, and they need to get Tichy some help. Some of the second and third liners need some points.
Stand by. Face-off is next. This is the ISHL on LSN Sports.
Now for your Wellness Minute with Dr. Steve Hotze.
Men, you're probably already aware of the fact that we're notorious for neglecting our health concerns and ignoring warning signs. If you were to be totally honest, you've experienced change in your life such as a decrease in your drive, your initiative, your assertiveness, your sense of well-being. You have increased fatigue, a decline in self-confidence. You're depressed. You have depressed moods, irritable moods. You have decreased mental sharpness, a decline in romantic moods and inclinations and sexual ability. These signs are common symptoms of men with low testosterone levels. Bioidentical, natural testosterone replacement can put a tiger back in your tank. However, men's health also requires a balance of good nutrition, detoxifying the body, and supplementing with proper vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. I'm Dr. Steve Hotze.
Guys, isn't it about time you took care of you? Call the Hotze Health and Wellness Center for a free consultation. 281-698-8698. Get back your energy and zest for life. 281-698-8698.
Warm-ups complete here at the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. We're just about ready for puck drop. Interdivisional showdown between the first-place team from the North Division, the Cy-Woods Wildcats, and the second-place team from the South Division, the Seven Lakes Spartans. Michael Silvers, David Feliciano, glad to be with you. This special start time around 8:30. Puck drop probably closer to 8:45. Referee tonight is Josh Anderson. Working the lines, Garrett Furman and Andrew McCrae. Back end of a doubleheader tonight here at Sugar Land. Memorial West with an 8-4 victory over Taylor. That was the 6:45 game here at the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. Seven Lakes, the home team, so they're in their dark uniforms, the blue trimmed in orange and white. Cy-Woods, white tops trimmed in maroon, gold, and black. Opalich to our right. Amyx to our left. Ryan Kaufman will skate in to take the opening face-off. Check that, Cameron Heiser against Jaden Munoz. And away we go. Seven Lakes moving from left to right. Controlled the opening face-off, lose it at center. Then Cameron Heiser wheels in across the line, shoots from the right wing circle and shot it wide. At the half boards they battle. Backhanded towards Opalich, who swiftly steers it to his right. Behind the net, blocked in the corner. Cy-Woods working from right to left. Can't clear the zone. Then Ryan Kaufman able to outlet it to center for the carry-on by Connor Courier, the lefty. On a backhand centering pass, it was blocked. Good defense by Seven Lakes. Ahead from left to right, center ice. Saunders pokes at it. Galicia takes control and he'll fire it in on target, and a save made by Opalich. Here comes Nate Peed starting on right defense. 17 points, 11 goals for the junior. And across the line offside. 15-minute periods this season.
A little longer.
Indeed, from the 13 in the last handful of years. They've actually gone to a 2-referee, 2-linesman setup this season, but tonight it's the one referee, 2 linesmen. Face off just outside of the Spartan zone. Tichy lost it. Spun into the Seven Lakes zone, right at right defense. Sends it around the boards. Max Bloom finds Tichy. Tichy burrow in left to right. Gains the zone. Left wing side. Skates in, and one of the Wildcats goes down trying to deliver a hit. Bouncing puck in the slot, swept to the corner by a falling Ace Johansson. Tichy puts on the brakes behind the net, tries to stuff it in at the side of the net, and the Wildcats are able to clear with 1:35 gone. Right. Up the left wing on a cross ice, Muhammad Allah got nailed by Tyler Canty, and down he went at center. Backhanded out by Jonathan Jindral to the Seven Lakes line. Right, swings it to left defense. He'll get it back. Up to Johansson. Goes rink wide with his dump in. Brandon Kaufman played it off the boards. A bouncing puck backhanded towards Opalich, who sweeps it away off the stick of Zach Thompson. Seven Lakes in the offensive zone. Centering pass comes up. Here's Zhang with a blast that's blocked and deflected wide. Into the corner. Collected by Thompson. Taken off the play by Ryan Kaufman, but Johansson got it back. In front, in a wide open gaping net. The pass could not be completed. Mackenzie Canning, the freshman, was all alone. Rick Zhang with a swing in a shot from the left wing circle. That one is blocked. It comes back out to center. 12-10 to play. Munoz, top of the right wing circle. A shot in the lefty is stopped by Ryan Amyx. That shot actually coming from the top of the left wing circle.
Great shift for Seven Lakes. Felt like a power play. Only got one shot officially out of it, but held the possession a long time. On the other side of things, Cy-Woods, more of their offense is counterattacks. Seven Lakes looking pretty good early.
Puck in the corner. Brett Condra, sophomore. Up the ice, but not out. And then it is forced out by Seven Lakes. Brooke Deneen flips it in to the offensive zone. Nate Peed, hot on his trail. Poked in the corner, will be played by Evan Stewart. Stewart taking off the play. And here comes Cy-Woods lost the puck in their own zone. Condra in the corner. He's dealing with Pranav Sosale. Puck goes all the way through the net mouth. Slapping one. That blocks up into the screen as Saunders blasted one from just outside the right wing circle, deflected up into the netting with 11:29 to play in the first period. No score.
Saunders, one of those players, he keeps it in really well, and they've had a few looks from the defensive side on these possessions, some of these long 40-foot shots.
Heiser will take the face-off in the offensive zone. Three-man battle in the corner. Cy-Woods trying to clear the zone. Last time out, a 4-1 win over the Woodlands. Kaufman and Munoz had 3-point nights. Each had a goal and 2 assists. Coming in across the line, Cameron Heiser, left wing side, shoots. Save made by Opalich. Up the boards, kept alive. Another shot goes wide from the left point. Backhanded in deep, then stopped at the half boards. 2-on-2 battle, kept alive at the right point by Saunders. Flipped down the boards, and a shot that is paddled away by Opalich. Cy-Woods couldn't clear the zone. Swept along the blue line. Here's a shot. Opalich with another save. He took care of that shot from Garrett House. Another shot deflected wide. Wraparound bid, note wide. Shot on the tough angle, and pipe hit the side of the net. Jindral couldn't clear the zone. Good offensive pressure. A sustained zone time by Seven Lakes. Cy-Woods still can't clear the zone as it stopped at the half boards and sent in down low for Johansson to play it, but it's Pete who puts on the brakes and controls the puck for the Wildcats. Plays it off the boards and sends it all the way down. This will go for icing.
And they really needed that icing. That shift was a long one. That was probably over a minute. And Seven Lakes looking real good. Great pressure. They already have 4 shots. Cy-Woods having a heck of a time getting out of their zone and even getting it across the red line.
Face off to the left of Opalich. Seven Lakes an 8-0 win in their last game against PFC. Tichy and Johansson each had 2 goals. Glove save by Opalich. Tichy had a 3-point night. Cameron Heiser, Galicia, and Lane Heiser each had 2 helpers, and Ryan Amyx was not busy, stopped all 7 shots. Wright shoots one from the right defense that was deflected wide. Exited out to center where it was cleared by Cy-Woods. Got it back to the Spartan blue line, and Wright throws in left to right and shoots into the zone. Brandon Kaufman, defensively in the corner, gets some help. Backhand pass, center point right. Wrist shot wide, that deflected in front. Controlling now Galicia. And it'll be flipped out of play by, Avery Jones couldn't clear the zone as her attempt was blocked down. Down in front, shot, and Tichy is robbed by Opalich at point blank range, stopping things with 9:17 to play.
Great first period for Seven Lakes. Everything around the face-off circle, Seven Lakes is dominating. And then it gets back to the defenders, good passing. Opalich, 5 stops already. Doesn't want that kind of night.
Zach Thompson, a freshman, will take the face-off. He wins it. Kept alive by Deneen. Checked that. Lane Heiser. Shot goes wide. Down in the corner. Down low, shot. Save made by Opalich.
Well, Cy-Woods hasn't crossed center ice in got to be 2 or 3 minutes. And when they do, they just get a simple pass, and Seven Lakes picks it up. Incredible pressure by the Spartans.
Face off to the right, make it the left of Opalich. Coming in is Jonathan General, right wing side, flips it up off the high glass behind the goal. 8:25 to play. Shot by Ford at the left point, blocked. Down he goes. That's going to be a penalty as Thompson goes down. Extra attacker coming onto the ice as Cy-Woods touches up Canty, and the game's first penalty.
Yeah, pretty obvious trip right in front of just about everybody. And not a good situation here for Cy-Woods, getting dominated, and now Seven Lakes on the power play.
6:45 the time of the penalty.
They got Tishy and Heiser out there, they're big guns.
This is a Cy-Woods team, make a Seven Lakes team that has scored 7 power play goals. Left defense, Saunders gets it back, and he couldn't keep it alive along the blue line on an errant pass. So they'll recoil. 1:35 to go on this Mr. Electric power play. We have the power to make things better. Round the boards. Here's Cameron Saunders. Taken away and cleared by Cy-Woods. 45 seconds killed.
Pretty good kill so far for Cy-Woods. Munoz was putting pressure on him.
Puck shot in. And with 49 seconds to go in the power play, it's still a no-score game, 7:04.
Really good kill by Cy-Woods. This is the best they've played is on this power kill. Munoz is dangerous. If he can get back there, they can get a shorthanded goal.
Cy-Woods clears the zone. Seven Lakes will try again. This is a Seven Lakes team with 7 power play goals. 2 shorthanded goals are scored by Cy-Woods. 30 seconds to go. Good forechecking pressure by Canty. Rink-wide pass carried through the neutral zone by House. Garrett House gains the zone on his backhand. Puts on the brakes at the icing line. And the pass goes out into the neutral zone with 15 to go on the power play. Flip to the neutral zone. House leaves it for Cameron Heiser, and he will shovel it into the zone. Brandon Kaufman couldn't get out of the way of Stanislav Tichy burrowing in on the forecheck. Plays it back for a shot. He scores! From up top. Jack Zhang, the junior for the Spartans, has given Seven Lakes a 1-0 lead. And I believe that was after the penalty time had expired. An even strength goal by Jack Zhang.
Well, better late than never. They waited the whole 2 minutes, and as soon as Mike is correct, that one just went to 0, went to full strength, and Zhang just got it off.
Back comes Cy-Woods trailing 1-0. They defeated Seven Lakes in the Texas State semifinals and won the state tournament. Rebound on a shot in the slot Ford from left of fence. His shot deflected into the corner. Munoz burrowing in, working along into the corner. Taken on by Ryan Hoffman. He shoots, deflected wide. And Rick Zhang will carry out from his defensive zone and ladle it ahead for Evan Stewart, sophomore. Flip back to the Spartan blue line. And then shot in by Munoz as Laneheiser had turned it over with 5:23 to go. Pass goes through the net mouth. Ford keeps it alive. Cy-Woods, left wing corner, Ryan Hoffman. His shot is deflected into the right wing corner. Rick Zhang plays it off the boards. Heiser couldn't clear between the circles. Stick handling. Hoffman passes to the right wing circle. Munoz has trouble handling it. And Pondra there defensively cancels him out. Played back to the point. Pede kept it along the blue line. 4:45 to play, first period. 1-0 Seven Lakes. Rick Zhang behind the icing line. Up the right wing boards. Out of the reach of Stewart. Flip back towards goal by Ford. Rebound comes to Courier. And a shot from Courier to Hoffman on the pass. And Kaufman is stopped by Amyx. Seven Lakes will ice the puck after that with 4:26 to play in the opening period. 1-0 Spartans on a goal at 8:46 by Jack Zhang.
It took about 10 minutes. Cy-Woods finally had a good possession and held that the entire shift. And they only got a couple of shots out of it, but really effective. Maybe they're waking up.
Offensive zone face-off for the Wildcats. Behind the net, Garrett House turned over. Centering pass, Jinzal almost was able to beat Amyx. Seven Lakes can't clear the zone. They get possession with Thompson. Wheels back behind his own net. Got to Saunders. Up for Kasper Drabzinski. And back into the Cy-Woods zone before they quickly clear the zone. Then lose possession. Newell to the red line. And Garrett House from left to right will skate into the offensive zone. Down in the corner. Push from behind by Carson Fenwick. Bodies flying on the ice. Some retaliation. Here comes the shot by House that deflected over Opalich's net. Fenwick placed off the far boards with 3:35 to go. Lost it to Thompson in the neutral zone. Ladle back to left defense. Now cross ice to House, and he'll backhand it in.
And they're calling Thompson.
It's going to be Thompson off for roughing.
That seemed kind of 50-50. They both went down, and Thompson's kind of incredulous. That could have gone either way. But a good break now. Cy-Woods has a chance. Offense starting to look better on the power play. Cy-Woods 3 shots unofficially, Seven Lakes 6.
Time of the penalty, 11:33. A Mr. Electric power play for Cy-Woods. They've scored half a dozen power play goals this season. Ryan Hoffman chips it into the neutral zone. And then here's a turnover. And Jack Zhang plays it back to the blue line, turned it over. The outlet pass too far in front of the intended Connor Courier. Jaden Munoz slams his stick across the boards in disgust. He knew his pass needed to be better. 1:36 to go on the power play, 3:03 for the first period. It's still 1-0 Spartans.
They didn't have to rush that. That pass went in, was a 2-on-2. It had a little more time. Could have taken it in with everybody else.
Face off to the left of Alexander Opalich. Carson Fenwick will take it behind the net. Power play gets restarted. Ryan Kaufman from behind had his pocket picked. Here comes Tichy on the shorthand. Across the blue line, his shot blocked, never reached Opalich. And the Wildcats come back with Jaden Munoz. Turned it over at center ice. Back to right defense for the captain right. And he'll flip it all the way down and clear. Penalty time did not start resuming off the scoreboard. Now they resume it, but plenty of time was killed before they still show 90 seconds.
Yeah, it's more like 1:15.
I would think so. Once again, Seven Lakes clear. Back comes Carson Fenwick. The lead pass to the legs of Kaufman, but he kicks it back to the red line. Now cutting from his left to his right, Munoz. He gains the zone on his backhand. Tries to poke it away from Jack Zhang, but Jack Zhang is able to pin Munoz into the boards. The puck is thrown down the length of the ice by Pipe. And we don't really know how much penalty time is left. The scoreboard reads 55, but the clock was frozen for a bit. We do know it's 2:20 and counting remaining in the first period. Seven Lakes will clear it all the way down again as they got possession in their own zone.
Having a good kill nonetheless for Seven Lakes.
Seven Lakes has scored 2 shorties this season. Both teams with 11 wins as Carson Fenwick burrows in to the offensive zone. House tries to clear from behind the icing line. Blocked by Canty, right back to House, and the lefty is able to clear.
This is exceptional kill for Seven Lakes.
Opalich tries to get things started with a pass from the crease. In the neutral zone, Canty taken off the play by Tichy. Gaining the line, Pede, left wing circle, down in the corner now. Tries the centering pass, blocked by the skates of Saunders. Puck is loose in front, and it's going to be skated out by Tichy. Penalty time will be over in 3 seconds, so they actually got more penalty time, and on the backhand, Tichy goes off target as he tried to pick the top right-hand corner over the left shoulder of Opalich. Penalty time is up, and Seven Lakes back to even strength. And the puck, the net behind Opalich came off its moorings. So they blow it dead with 1:17 remaining in the first period. A 1-0 Spartans lead.
I like to watch Tichy. He puts his head down and he just goes. I'd say his speed is about average, but he's like a freight train, and he goes right up the middle.
Cameron Heiser loses the face-off. Sosail along the near boards. Works it out to center ice. Puck chipped back into the Cy-Woods zone. Sohail clears it. Found found Maximilian Bloom. And a shot from Cameron Heiser punched away by Opalich. And with 50 seconds to go, along the right wing boards, skates Ryan Kaufman. Taken off the play by Rick Zhang. Lane Heiser swings it up the boards. Sosail backhands it in deep behind the goal. Here's Rick Zhang for Seven Lakes. His brother Jack with the only tally of this first period. So you've got 33 seconds to go. Fenwick keeps it alive, right point. Ryan Kaufman got it through the legs of a defender, and it'll be taken off by Lane Heiser. And the freshman got it to the far boards, and Cameron Heiser tried to backhand it clear, but kept alive at the point by Fenwick within the last 15 seconds. Sosail behind the net. Puck is loose in front. Lane Heiser couldn't clear the zone as she got it from Brooke Deneen. Ryan Kaufman behind the net on his backhand. 6 seconds to go. Play back to Fenwick, right point. His shot deflected, never reached goal. Deflected to the near boards, and that does it for period number 1. It's the Spartans 1 and the Wildcats nothing. This is the ISHL on LSN Sports.
Shore Marine has been servicing its customers for over 40 years, stocking one of the nation's largest parts and accessory supply, coupled with the convenience of same-day shipping, allows most boating needs to be fulfilled with one call. North Shore Marine can supply all needs from service to sales for Evinrude, Johnson, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Ark, Go Devil, and parts and accessories for all your boating needs. Visit their showroom and see for yourself why North Shore Marine is one of Texas's finest Southwest dealers. Visit them on the web at northshoremarine.com.
There are only 2 names to know when buying or selling commercial or residential real estate property. Kim Walt and Danette Watuski in Houston with RE/MAX Top Realty are those 2 names. As part of RE/MAX Top Realty, Kim Walt and Danette Watuski make your transaction smooth. RE/MAX Top Realty. #We work for it. Congratulates all local high school athletes. Their phone number is 713-777-SOLD.
Hey Texans fans, Drew Doherty here. Are you looking for a new home? First Community Credit Union has everything from purchase loans to construction loans, VA loans, and more. With our competitive rates, low to no closing costs, and rate match guarantee, FCCU can help you navigate home ownership. Discover your options at FCCU and get pre-approved today at fccu.org/home loans. First Community Credit Union is the official credit union of the Houston Texans. First Community Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender.
Nothing Seven Lakes as we get ready to start the second period. So far, Jack Zhang's goal at 8:46 of period number 1, holding up for the Spartans. Teams switch directions. Opalich to our left, Amyx to our right.
And the Zhang brothers are one of the reasons that Seven Lakes won that first period. Great defense, had a big penalty kill late in that period.
Battle off the draw, puck in the Seven Lakes zone. Jack Zhang couldn't clear. Skating in between the circles, Munoz had it poked from him on the stick of Johansson. Skating from right to left, the Spartans. Cameron Heiser backhands it to the half boards. Fenwick there, lifts it, but not clear. And now it'll be skated out by Courier, ahead for Munoz. 2-on-1, Munoz, wrist one, that was deflected wide off the body of number 25, Jonathan Wright. Jonathan Wright actually leads Seven Lakes in penalty minutes with 33 on the season. Battle behind the net. Puck loose in front to the high slot. Fenwick drifts to his left, hassled by Johansson. Skated through to the left wing circle. Canty off his stick. And a little miscommunication between a couple of Wildcats. The puck still remains in the offensive zone before Seven Lakes is able to clear. Walk back in by Courier along the right wing side. A centering pass. Chip to the high slot by the defense of the Spartans. To the far boards, Fenwick keeps it alive, takes it down the boards with his pass to Courier. Courier will get it now in the right wing corner. Tries a centering pass that is easily paddled away in front of Amyx and then cleared out to the neutral zone where it will be lifted back in off the backhand of Carson Fenwick, number 21, a senior for Cy-Woods. 90 seconds gone from the start of this second period. Courier is going to be tagged for playing the puck with a high stick. And the faceoff will go all the way down into the Cy-Woods zone.
Unofficially, first period shots, Seven Lakes 7, Cy-Woods 3.
13:30. Coming up next week, we'll bring you a South Division matchup as the Seven Lakes Spartans skate against last year's Cup champs, the Memorial West Whalers. It's the second of two meetings between the two, and our coverage will begin at 6:45 next Friday night right here on LSN Sports. Face-off win, House plays it right to fence. Saunders with a wrist shot, he scores! Cameron Saunders scores his second of the season, and it's 2-0 Seven Lakes here in the second.
Wasn't even a lot of mustard on it, Mike. A lot of traffic out front of Opalich. I'd say there was kind of a moderate shot, and it snuck in. Just too much in the way of Opalich, and the two goals for Seven Lakes tonight by defensemen.
After the goal that gives the Spartans a 2-0 lead. Saunders tracks the puck in his own end, skates behind the net, full head of speed, plays it off the boards out to center ice. Brandon Kaufman up the right wing boards. Gendral cuts to his left towards the middle of the ice and plays it into the Spartan zone. Saunders gets control, plays it around the boards all the way down, and will icing be whistled? Indeed it will. 12:51 remaining second period.
You don't want to have an icing when your best line's out there. Tishy and company. Now you got to change and go back to the other side. Wasted opportunity.
Face off to the right of Amyx. Ford couldn't, he was able to keep the line. Thompson, though, controls for Seven Lakes. Plays it across. Dangerous pass in front of his own goaltender. Canty behind the net, tries a centering pass. Nobody home at the top of the crease. Shouldered by Thompson. Seven Lakes are able to clear the zone. Ford shoots it back in for Cy-Woods as they attack from left to right here in the second period, but trail 2-0. Puck worked all the way back down, and again, Seven Lakes iced the puck.
Seven Lakes looks a little flatter in this period. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe Cy-Woods getting their feet under them, but a little sloppy. Two icings in a row.
Face off to the left of Amyx. Sophomore who's 11-3-1. stopped 21 of 24 when these two teams played first back on November 8th. Cy-Woods got a measure of revenge the state tournament when they beat Seven Lakes in the semifinals before winning the whole thing a few weeks ago. Seven Lakes will skate it out. Along the left wing, Brett Condra has Heiser skating towards the goal, but will make that Brooke Deneen, but couldn't get it to her. Comes back out the center, right defense, Rick Zhang. Couldn't get it to Stewart. Puck comes back into the Seven Lakes zone with 11:35 to play in the second period. Controlled by Jonathan Wright. Up the far boards for Stewart. Turned it over in the offensive zone, a backhander, and that was blocked. Here's a shot deflected off the stick of Canty, and Seven Lakes clear the zone. Ford chases it back in his own end. Watched by Deneen. Flips it back to the neutral zone. Rink-wide pass onto the stick of Munoz. Munoz high slot, shot wide. Ford slaps at it from the left point. Across corner, it goes into the right wing corner before Wright careens it off the boards back out the center. Peed carries behind his zone net. Watched by the Spartans. Turned over in the neutral zone. Wright shoots in on a delayed offside. 4:20 gone by here in the second period. 2-0 Spartans. Flipped out to the neutral zone. Kicked with the right skate of a Spartan. Johnny Gindrall comes barreling in. Johansson plays it up the far boards, out the center ice. Brandon Kaufman flips it back towards the blue line. And we have an offside called on the play. 4:37 gone by here in the second period. It's the Spartans 2 and the Wildcats nothing.
One shot apiece in this period. A little more even. I think Cy-Woods is getting closer, Mike. I think it's just a matter of time before they put one up. It's starting to look much better.
Ryan Kaufman lost the faceoff for senior Cameron Heiser. Heiser with 11 points this season coming in tonight for Paul Connolly and the Spartans. Pipe backhands it in deep into to the Wildcat zone. Brandon Kaufman deals with it there. Deals with a forechecker. Pipe tried to play it down the boards. Canceled out by Fenwick. Here's a centering pass that goes all the way through and be kept alive by Garrett House, who absorbs the shot by Jonathan Gindrall, and Gindrall goes down. But he'll play the puck from left to right, back out to the neutral zone. Johansson takes a big shot against the boards by Gindrall, but got the puck rink wide, and it's Pipe who carries in. Now it's Johansson, poked by Fenwick. Back from left to right, come the Wildcats with Gindrall skating in. Puck goes in on a delayed offside. They tag back up to the Wildcats as Seven Lakes has possession. Puck flipped to the blue line. Kept alive in the Wildcat zone as Cameron Heiser sends in deep with 9:15 to play. 2-0 Spartans. Fenwick off the glass, back out to the neutral zone. Left defense, it's Saunders. Has the only goal thus far here in period number 2. A wrist shot from outside the right wing circle that beat Opalich. 6 minutes gone by, second period. 2-0 Spartans. At left defense, it's Fenwick. Works it out to the neutral zone. Seven Lakes skating from right to left here in this second period. Lane Heiser. Up the right wing boards. Seven Lakes shoot in. Battle behind the net, Tichy. Canceled out by Brandon Kaufman. They battle along the inboards. Tichy works the puck free. Ladled it back to Lane Heiser. Heiser across to the left point. Zhang shoots, and that's a save by Opalich. Got a rebound. Slapped to the near boards by Cy-Woods. Tichy throws one towards goal, and that was out of the reach of Opalich. The shot was off target. 8:15 to play. Tichy at the half wing boards. Couldn't get it past Ryan Kaufman. Still battling Tichy. He's a big boy, too. Rick Zhang. Lane Heiser, top of the right wing circle. Try to pass. That ends up careening onto the stick of Brandon Kaufman. Kaufman having to deal with Tichy and another Spartan, and he couldn't stick handle it by. And here come the Spartans from right to left. Across the zone, in across the line. Rick Zhang lost control. Slapped back out to center ice by the Wildcats and then flipped back in by the Spartans. Ryan Kaufman feeds it up the right wing boards. Tyler Canty, middle of the ice. Here's Courier. Courier leads this league in scoring, but he's been quiet so far. Canty plays it up the boards, kept alive along the blue line by Ryan Kaufman, but then Thompson able to work it free, and then Fenwick comes back to get it for Cy-Woods in his own end. From left to right, now he skates with speed across the Seven Lakes blue line, and he will wind up a shot from the left wing circle, and it got deflected wide. 7:10 to play, second period. 2-0 Spartans. A rink-wide pass goes all the way through from left to right, and Seven Lakes tried to clear the zone, but Munoz keeps the blue line. To the far boards, Courier. Watched by Canny. Played back to Pede, left point, a shot wide. The right wing boards, Fenwick keeps it alive. Bouncing puck behind the icing line. Played up into the corner, Munoz wedges it in deep, loose puck in front, cleared out of danger. Behind the net it is right, up the boards, Fenwick comes down, pinching in, gets by Munoz. Swept up the boards. Fenwick will battle at the half boards. Down in the corner. Good offensive zone time sustained. And a shot taken at the side of the net. Tyler Canty is stopped by Ryan Amyx.
You're right about Courier. I don't recall you ever saying he took a shot tonight. They've really battled him up at Seven Lakes. Some of the other Cy-Woods players trying to pick up the slack.
Faced off to the left of Amyx.
That's a pretty even period thus far. Obviously, it's 2-0 Seven Lakes, but Cy-Woods much stronger.
6:18 to play, 2-0 Seven Lakes. Wright has it deep in his own end. Wheels off before checking Gendral, but lost the puck. Controlled by Cy-Woods. Far boards. Pass to the center point. Pede wheels in, shoots, save. Maybe Amyx got a piece of it. Could have been deflected wide. Brandon Kaufman takes it behind the net. Centering pass in front. Couldn't get a shot off. Another backhander. Amyx, a rebound. They still can't get it past Ryan Amyx. Brandon Kaufman wheeling with it. Shooting, blocked into the corner. And we've got a whistle, and bodies slide into the left wing corner boards.
That was before everybody went down. The goal came off the stanchion.
5:42 remaining here in period number 2. 2-0 is the score. Seven Lakes with the lead, looking for their 12th victory of the season. So too are the Cy-Woods Wildcats. Both teams 11-3. Seven Lakes has played one more game, and that was a tie. So they're 11-3-1. Each team with 20-plus points. 23 for Seven Lakes, 22 for Cy-Woods. Soft shot, gloved by Amyx, as he stopped Avery Jones, freshman with a goal for head coach Ian Kellogg-Clark. Brandon Kaufman will take the faceoff. Cy-Woods trying to get possession. Shot by Gendral. Pad save made. Amyx on the backhander. Gendral, puck hopped over the goal. Battling behind the net. Now up the far boards. House ahead for Brooke Deneen. She glides from right to left across the blue line. Great defensive play by Kevin Ford. He'll ice the puck, but he got it out of the defensive zone. With 5:10 to play, they'll have a face-off to the left of Alexander Opalich in the Wildcat end.
That cannot come a moment too soon. Amyx, a lot of activity in front of him, and the Cy-Woods pressure is right in his face. And this Kaufman line has been really, really good.
Fenwick up the boards. Munoz will get it back on a one-touch. Pipe takes it away from Munoz. House wheels it to right defense. Shuttled up ahead, but intercepted by Fenwick in the neutral zone. Carried on by Seven Lakes. Condra make it Pipe. Flips it in deep. Brandon Kaufman. Carson Fenwick in pursuit. Up the right wing near boards. Canty out of his reach, but he got it away from House. Heiser loses that battle at the blue line, and now Courier walks in, shoots, save made by Amyx. Chest high stop by the sophomore netminder as he stops the league's top scorer.
When Tishy's line isn't out there, Seven Lakes is struggling. The defense is holding, But 6 shots by Cy-Woods this period. Amyx doing really well, but the rest of the line for Seven Lakes got to help out.
Courier won the face-off to Munoz. To the near boards, Fenwick pokes it at the half wall. Takes it down, shouldered into the boards by House. Canty looking to work the puck free. It's a 2-on-2 scrum. Still along the boards, Fenwick. Good balance. Puck on the side of the net. Hits off the backboards. Saunders will flip it up the right wing boards. Skating it out from right to left, Seven Lakes with 11 minutes gone. Coming in to the corner, burrowing in on the forecheck, Johansson. Elbowed into the boards by Fenwick. Courier flips it for Munoz. Now Ryan Kaufman, and Munoz takes a big hit in front of the Seven Lakes bench. And Cameron Heiser's going to go.
Yep. A hit from behind or roughing or one of the two, but Munoz still a little shaky. Munoz is one of the more aggressive players on Cy-Woods, and Heiser kind of snuck up on him.
Roughing is called.
And this is a good opportunity for Cy-Woods. They got Pede and Fenwick. 6 shots to 2 this period by Cy-Woods.
Mr. Electric power play for Cy-Woods. They are 0 for 1. Heiser off for roughing. And Seven Lakes quickly win the face-off and clear. Nate Pede lays it to the red line. Jaden Munoz lost it. Seven Lakes clear. Fenwick will try. Flips it off the glass. Turn back over. Cleared again.
Yeah, this is not a good setup by Cy-Woods. They can't even get it across.
Pede will try again. Galicia watching him on the forecheck. Flips it up. Chipped off the stick and into the Seven Lakes zone by Stanislav Tichy of Seven Lakes. Right. Trying to work against 2 Wildcats. The puck comes back for a shot. That's wide off the stick of Carson Fenwick. He teed one up from outside the right wing circle. Seven Lakes get the puck, and here comes Tichy on the shorthand. Fenwick, the only one back. He gets by Fenwick. Tichy with a backhand. Opalich makes the save, and the net behind Opalich comes free.
He's like a fullback. And he had a couple guys on him, including Fenwick. That would have been a nice shorthander by Tichy.
49 seconds remaining on the penalty to Cameron Heiser. 2:35 for the second period. 2-0 Spartans. Zhang and Cameron Saunders with the tallies for head coach Paul Connolly tonight.
And they're on the ice now. They're 2 best defensemen.
Face off to the left of Alexander Opalich, the junior goaltender for Cy-Woods. They win it. Fenwick. Outlet pass, Jindral. Jindral skating from left to right, gains the line and flips it in deep. Saunders there for Seven Lakes. He flips it all the way down and clears for the Spartans with 30 seconds to go on the Seven Lakes kill. Far boards Fenwick. Cuts to his right, and the lefty will flip it ahead for Nathan Pede. Pede walks it across the line. Pede between the circles, and the puck rolls to Amyx, who drops on it and gets a whistle with 17 to go on the power play. 2:03 for the second period. 2-0 Spartans.
Pede and Fenwick are just so much bigger than they look like basketball players out there. And when they take it in pretty easily. No, they just kind of bounce off people.
Brandon Kaufman tries to win the face-off. Gets canceled out the near boards. Jack Zhang plays it up the boards but not out. Brandon Kaufman flips one off target from the right point. Carson Fenwick down to the half boards for Brandon Kaufman. Power play is over. Kaufman with a shot over the catching glove of Amyx. Seven Lakes skating from right to left, clear the zone. Turning it over in the Wildcat end. Carson Fenwick with a shot, stick save by Opalich. Krybczynski down in the left wing corner behind the goal. Brandon Kaufman has it for Seven Lakes, and with speed he takes it from left to right into the neutral zone. Along the left wing boards he pokes it into the Spartan zone. 1:15 to play here in the second period. 2-on-2 scrum along the far boards. Puck work free to Jindral. Down to Canty, left wing circle. Fenwick. The shot was blocked and deflects into the right wing corner, where it is flipped up the boards and out to center. Back come the Spartans. Cameron Heiser, left wing circle, has a man breaking the net, Krasinski, and he can only muster a soft backhanded shot that Opolich had no issue with. Last 45 seconds of period number 2. Brandon Kaufman up the boards for Jindral. Now Ryan Kaufman, number 9, wheels in across the blue line. Right wing circle, couldn't get a shot off as he was hassled in the end by Brooke Deneen. Here comes Seven Lakes, and he's pushed from behind house by Munoz, gets on one knee, gets back on 2 skates, tries a wraparound bid, forced wide by Pete with 25 seconds to go. Ryan Kaufman takes control for the Wildcats, moves it up the middle of the ice, and here comes Nathan P. Across the blue line, tees a shot off, and it's punched away by Amyx. And a perfectly placed pass, a centering pass, and Newell couldn't get a good shot off as Miranda Newell had a gaping net. 4 seconds to go, and Munoz carries behind his own net. That concludes period number 2. It is 2-0 Seven Lakes after 30 minutes. This is the ISHL on LSN Sports.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric, show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
A household inventory is a valuable asset if your home is ever vandalized or damaged. State Farm agents Jim Estep and Rick Blount have a brochure that makes it simple. Here are a couple of suggestions. Make a video or photo record of your household items. List all important serial numbers, and then place these records in your safe deposit box. For a free brochure with more ideas, contact State Farm agents Jim Estep and Rick Blount. Like a good neighbor, Jim Estep and Rick Blount are there.
Forming, rolling, punching, cutting, welding. If you know what I'm talking about, you know it's the Walk-Up Company. The Walk-Up Company has become the leading metal fabricator in the Houston area because we can offer you something few others can match. Extensive fabrication experience, a highly seasoned and skilled workforce, high-tech equipment, and the stability you want in tough economic times. Family owned and operated for years, so you know we'll be here for the long run. And our commitment to quality work and customer satisfaction makes the Walk-Up Company the right choice for you. Visit us at walkupco.com. That's walkupco.com. The Walk-Up Company. Your imagination, our fabrication.
Opolich to our right, and Amyx to our right, or to our left. Seven Lakes with a 2-0 lead. Pete has it for Cy-Woods. And he flips it in deep. Wright will play it as Newell, watching him on the forecheck, had a glorious chance late in the second period to cut the lead in half. She couldn't connect on the back end of a nice centering pass. As Seven Lakes iced the puck with 30 seconds gone here in the third period.
Shots in that second period. Cy-Woods 6, Seven Lakes 4. For the game, only 20 shots overall. Seven Lakes 11, Cy-Woods 9. We expected a defensive battle, and we're getting it.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I can hear it, yeah. So listen to the game and put your phone back later. Seven Lakes. Here's Matthew Pipe. Skating in across the line, in deep, plays it back right point, down the boards, behind the net. Heiser, in deep. Centering pass is intercepted by Pede. And along the near boards, Heiser plays it back to right point for Wright. Nice spin move, lays it across the blue line. Backhander towards goal. Opolich made the save, and Cy-Woods able to clear it down the ice. And ices the puck, they do. The Cy-Woods ice the puck, so they'll have a face-off deep in their own end. Trailing 2-0 on goals in the first period by Jack Zhang. And in the second period by Cameron Saunders, both even strength tallies. Face-off will be taken to the left of Alexander Opalich.
You can just feel things are getting a little bit more breakneck. We had some fast break stuff to end that last period, and a little more desperation starting to set in.
Carson Fenwick flips it up the near boards. Saunders keeps the zone, sends it in deep. Behind the net. Fenwick will get to a loose puck, lay it off the boards. And Courier, his pass to the neutral zone intercepted by Tichy. Tichy flips it off target from the neutral zone, wide to the left of Opalich. Flip to the neutral zone. Alicia battling with Fenwick. Here comes Tichy. Tichy wheeling, circling, forced into the corner. Takes a defender off the play, but Courier able to clear the zone for Cy-Woods. Saunders at right defense. Goal scorer in the second period that gave the Spartans a 2-0 edge. 2:10 gone by third period. The outlet pass to Munoz. Munoz will flip it off the boards into the Spartan zone, immediately cleared by Tichy. Now Garrett House works it across the blue line. Shot was blocked in front by Fenwick, who plays it off the glass. Back out the center, onto the stick of Munoz. Pass towards the middle of the ice, nobody home. And Ryan Kaufman is there, make it Brandon Kaufman to Carson Fenwick at left defense. Pass Munoz into the Spartan zone. Saunders plays it behind the net for Kobzinski. Kept alive by Ryan Kaufman. Make it Brandon Kaufman. Getting those guys confused tonight. Canning pokes it in deep, taken away by Fenwick. Off the boards, got by a forechecker. Now it's Ryan Kaufman, who's working with Fenwick in the neutral zone, and Fenwick backhands it in deep into the Spartan zone with 3:10 gone by here in the third period. 2-0 Seven Lakes, skating from left to right. Here comes Thompson. Thompson burrowing in across the blue line, almost took a trip by Carson Fenwick. Slid on his ice with two knees, got back up, plays it up the far boards. Gendral to Ryan Kaufman. Good stick handling as he skates from right to left and works it across the blue line. He's taken off the play by Wright, and Jonathan Wright got it through the legs of Sosale. Ryan Kaufman keeps it alive in the left wing corner before he's shouldered off the play by Jonathan Wright. Wright takes it behind his net, plays it around the far boards. Fords keeps it alive into the offensive zone off the chest of Ginral. And again, a good keep by Ford as he spins it in deep. Wright behind the net, plays it up the near boards but not out. 4 minutes gone here in the third period. Pass Pete into the neutral zone. He'll get it back at the red line as Cy-Woods skating from right to left. Now Sosale has room, flips it off target to the left of Amyx. Jack Zhang plays it behind the net. Sosale on the forecheck. Wright gets by him, and the puck will be worked back into the neutral zone, but intercepted, taken away by Nathan Peed, right in front of the Seven Lakes bench. Spinning with it at the right point. Plays it to Ryan Kaufman, a shot. And a big save made by Amyx. Keeps the shutout intact.
Wow, a really good forecheck by Cy-Woods. They're gaining possession, getting it back quickly, and they're not going to get a better look than that. A wide open shot, great positioning by Cy-Woods, and how about that save by Amyx? I mean, that was spectacular.
He'll see a face-off come to his right. Brooke Deneen will take it against Jaden Munoz. Brooke Deneen, a junior. Munoz, a junior. Deneen won it, but in the corner it is Munoz. And behind the net, Saunders pokes at it onto the stick of Munoz. His centering pass was soft off his stick, got sent right back to him. Garrett House now with the interception. Plays it up the middle of the pond. Skating from his left to his right across the red line. He gains the offensive zone. House still on the puck. Works it past Peed. Puts on the brakes below the icing line. Try to get it back to Deneen. Blocked in traffic and skated out by Peed. 3-on-2 developing for the Wildcats. Peed, middle of the ice. Pokes it to the right wing circle, out of the reach of Courier, and turned back the other way, but kept alive. A shot punched away by Amyx as he made the save on Jaden Munoz's left-wristed shot. Evan Stewart up to Deneen. She couldn't clear the zone. Kept alive and then carried back out momentarily by Courier. And Cy-Woods will have to tag up onside. Here's Canty with a right wing pass intercepted by Condra and cleared down into the Cy-Woods zone. Ford chases after it with 9:15 to play here in the third period. 2-0 Spartans. walking it across the line where the pass, Munoz, is blocked and intercepted. Spartans controlling in their own end. Up the near boards, it's Rick Zhang. Rick Zhang cutting from his right to his left, burrows in across the offensive line, and a puck that's loose is stopped by Opalich.
I think Zhang got taken down too.
He did by number 39. That was Kevin Ford.
No penalty. Zhang almost went end to end, and they needed that because Seven Lakes' defense is holding, but it's barely holding. Cy-Woods, everybody providing pressure.
6:04 gone by. Offensive zone draw. Comes to Lane Heiser. Wrist shot wide. Back to Rick Zhang, number 12. Tried to take it down the boards. Intercepted and then cleared out by Cy-Woods. Lane Heiser at right defense for Seven Lakes. Up the middle of the ice to Pipe. Ladled it back for Johansson. The skate from his right to his left to the far boards. Centering pass is intercepted by Ryan Kaufman. And he clears the zone before it is slipped back in by Rick Zhang, a bouncing puck wide of Opalich's net. 8:25 to play here in period number 3. Cy-Woods clear the zone. Rick Zhang will track it down at left defense for the Spartans. Watched by Ryan Kaufman. Couldn't clear the zone. Here's Gendral. Centering pass deflected behind the net. Ryan Kaufman circles with it, pivoting in the left wing circle. Now to the slot. Still in possession of the puck. Drops it back for a shot by Fenwick and a save made by Amyx. Brandon Kaufman at the half boards. Past Tim and Pipe will poke it free into the neutral zone and then flipped in by Johansson. Fenwick will carry on for Cy-Woods. From left wing to right wing and into the neutral zone, Fenwick lost his stick. And we've got a penalty. It'll be slashing on Seven Lakes.
That's how he did it. He came across the red line. He knew it too. He just kind of gave up on the play, and Ace Johansson, that's on him. Oh, this is not good for Seven Lakes. Cy-Woods, they're going to take a timeout and talk about it going up right before this power play.
7:16 gone by here in the third. Johansson off for slashing. That is the 4th combined penalty taken by these two clubs today.
Pretty clean game, nonetheless.
2-0 Seven Lakes. At 8:46 of period number 1, Jack Zhang with an even strength marker. It was 2-0, 1:36 into period number 2, as Cameron Saunders gave the Spartans the 2-goal edge. And now a timeout as the teams will discuss strategy. 7:44 remaining in this one here at the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. Rematch from November 8th when Seven Lakes won 4-3.
It's almost like a prevent by Seven Lakes. Not much offense. Only 2 shots apiece this period. Overall, Cy-Woods 11, Seven Lakes 13. And Seven Lakes trying to circle the wagons and get the puck out of their zone.
The Interscholastic Hockey League is a production of LSN Sports. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or any other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of LSN Sports is strictly prohibited.
Yeah, they got their best line, Seven Lakes. Tichy. Hope they have Saunders out there. He's having a heck of a game, has a goal.
Face-off just outside of the Spartan zone. Face-off controlled and cleared. This is a Mr. Electric power play for for Cy-Woods. Mr. Electric, we have the power to make things better. Cy-Woods 0 for so far on the power play. Outlet pass intercepted by Tussi. Blast one, save Opalich. Rebound, save again, Opalich. Oh, Tichy, who leads this team in scoring, had a couple of great chances with a couple of really hard shots. Courier, back the other way, shoots in a pad save by Amyx. Got it with the right pad. Galicia tried to clear the zone. Kept alive by Munoz. Courier there to help. Seven Lakes couldn't clear the zone. The clearing attempt hit the backside of Galicia. Munoz, left wing circle, wrist shot deflected wide. Far boards, Brandon Kaufman into the left wing corner for Munoz. Seven Lakes tried to clear, kept the left point. P tees up, shot deflected, redirected by Canty, and Amyx says no.
He didn't see it for a second either. It was right at his feet. It took him a while to realize it was there. Pretty good power play thus far for Cy-Woods.
56 seconds remaining on the power play for Cy-Woods. 6:40 for tonight's game. They cancel out in the left wing circle. Play to the near boards by Brandon Kaufman, but Seven Lakes get possession and they send it the length of the ice. Opalich plays it up the near boards for Pede. Watched by Krubzinski. Finds Munoz, and he'll stretch it out to Courier, who pokes it in to the Spartan zone. House first one through, and he clears it. It's going to have to be dealt with by Opalich. 25 seconds to go on the Seven Lakes kill. Wildcats still in their own end. Pede. Lead pass to Canty. Turned over to House at the blue line. He'll flip it clear. That will probably do it for the Wildcat power play. And that'll especially do it now that Thompson's in control of the puck in the offensive zone. Pede plays it up the left wing boards. Outlet pass on the stick of Canty. Hops over his stick. He gains possession. Centering pass intercepted by Saunders. From left to right, he flips it down ice. Deneen in a skate race with Pede. Brooke Deneen on the backhand. Shot it wide and gets shouldered down to the ice by Pede for her effort.
Good attempt by Deneen.
5:25 remaining here in Sugarland. 2-0 Spartans. Stick handling Munoz as he walks it across the line. Munoz drops it back to Courier. Now Gendron, high slot shot blocked by Saunders. To the near boards, Courier after hat wing. Drops it back, Pede shoots from the left point. Right pad saved by Amyx. Courier, and then a tough angle shot. Gendron poking at it after 2 or 3 efforts. Amyx is able to find the puck, drop on it, get a whistle. With nearly 10 minutes gone here in the third period, still 2-0 Seven Lakes.
Amyx, 4 stops this period, that one at the front door. Cy-Woods continued pressure. And once again, their best line out there.
Ryan Kaufman could win the faceoff. Seven Lakes works it out to the Cy-Woods blue line. Pipe and Johansson. Johansson leaves it for Pipe along the near boards. They'll continue to battle, and Gendron has it at his blue line, middle of the ice. Hassled by Cameron Heiser, but it's Gendron still working with the puck across the blue line. The play is offside. 4:39 to go. 2-0 Seven Lakes on goals by Jack Zhang and Cameron Saunders in the first and second periods respectively.
Penalty on Gendron. He held on to his opponent's stick there. I couldn't see who it was, but that's a big break for Seven Lakes. They were struggling. Now they got a little time to regroup and have a power play. They could use some insurance here. That's a bad penalty to take by Gendron. I think he just got hung up on it and grabbed the stick.
Time of the penalty, 10:21 of this third period. This is a Mr. Electric power play for Seven Lakes. We believe they are over. The first goal was scored, what we think was right after the penalty time had gone to 0. Courier on the shorthand, risked a shot off target. So Seven Lakes will get started with Wright. Finding Saunders, left to right he skates, and he'll shoot in. Thompson, first to the puck, as he got the better angle off the tracking of that puck against Nathan Pede. Left wing circle. Tichy. Anderson. Anderson working against Pede. Anderson drops it back. Here's Wright. Shoots. Blocked by Pede. The ricochet comes back to Thompson's stick. Down low for Tichy below the icing line. Tichy looking for a centering pass from below the goal line, and it's intercepted by Fenwick. A minute killed by Cy-Woods, and then he flips the puck up off the steel, holding this building together.
And let's see, that's still going to be in the zone. And the power play, 1 minute exactly to go.
Face off to the right of Alexander Opalich. He's given up 2. A minute to go on the power play. Right defense. Saunders, wrist shot, glove save, Opalich.
How about the goaltending tonight? Just solid on both ends. And Opalich, the 2 goals he's given up were from long distance.
Face off to the left. Cy-Woods is junior netminder. They battle along the near boards. Seven Lakes on a power play for Another 45 seconds unless they score. Tichy to the half boards. Cameron Heiser tried a centering pass, kind of a half-hearted centering pass, and it's easily cleared by Cy-Woods. Amyx leaves it for Saunders.
They got time for another rush.
30 seconds to go. Up the right wing boards, cutting to his left, now right. Cross ice to Tichy. Tichy gains the zone. Drops it back to Thompson. Thompson back down for Tichy, intercepted by Fenwick along the far boards. It is going to be cleared by Courier, and ahead for Munoz, and he'll send it all the way down. And that should do it with 10 seconds to go on the man advantage. 2:45 to go in tonight's game. 2-0 Spartans. Wright has it deep in his own end. But that'll do it for the penalty on Gendron. Up the left wing boards. Pipe taken away by Gendron. Left it at the blue line. Pipe poked back into the Spartan zone. Now Wright has it at right defense. The captain of the Spartans will flip it down. It'll be gloved down by Pete in the neutral zone. Then turned over. Deneen skates in. Right wing circle. Shoots. Battle blockered away by Opalich. When do you call him to the bench for the extra attacker? Gendron racing from right to left. Slapping one into the glove of Ryan Amyx.
Probably another 30 seconds, Mike. We'll keep an eye right around 1:30.
2:07 left here in Sugarland tonight. 2-0 Seven Lakes. Looking for win number 12 on the season. Both teams came into this game looking for their 12th win. Ryan Kaufman down low, and shot by Brandon Kaufman was off target as he tried to pick the corner. Sent down by Seven Lakes. Pipe will get there first. Has Galicia streaking towards goal. But Ryan Kaufman was there defensively. Now a centering pass to the top of the crease was poked out by Opalich. Fenwick on a backhand pass. Out of the reach, Ryan Kaufman. But Kaufman with speed, able to work it into the corner against Jack Jean. Kaufman, left wing circle now, pivoting with the puck. Tried to get it to his brother Brandon, and good defense by Pipe, but again, it is Ryan Kaufman with a wrist shot that goes off of the Seven Lakes stick and into the screen behind goaltender Ryan Amyx.
And Opalich on our right, still down there, 125, and I think this is the time to do it. I mean, the faceoff's in the Seven Lakes zone. Might as well just do it now.
125, offensive zone draw coming up.
I guess they don't.
Cy-Woods.
They don't trust the defense.
Opalich stays in his crease. 2-0 to score. Here's Wright stopping behind his own net. Works it up the near boards to Heiser. Swung up to Tichy. Ahead for Thompson. Thompson, as Opalich comes out. Here's Tichy. Back to Thompson. Back to Tichy. And he gets a shot off. Opalich made the save. The puck kicked out to the high slot and carried on by Ryan Kaufman. Right wing side to the corner. Shot save made by Amyx with a minute to go. Opalich still occupies his crease. Behind the net is right. They're not going to pull him apparently. Ahead for Tichy. Tichy plays his pass behind the intended target, but Cameron Heiser picks it up, and with speed, he shoots it high off target past Opalich. Right. Works it back to the slot, clearing the zone. Cy-Woods with 35 seconds to go. Swung back in by Seven Lakes. 30 seconds until a Ryan Amyx shutout. Here's Connor Courier in his own end. Finds Canty from right to left. He goes rink wide with a pass that goes through Pede. Saunders behind the goal line. Swings it up the near boards and out to the neutral zone in the last 15. To the blue line, Heiser with the takeaway. His lead pass too far in front of Tichy. Icing will not be called. Swung up the near boards by Opalich. Kept alive by Saunders at the right point. And that will do it. The final score, the Seven Lakes Spartans 2 and the Cy-Woods Wildcats nothing. Dave and I will be back to wrap it up after these messages. This is the ISHL on LSN Sports.
Hey Texans fans, Drew Doherty here. Are you looking for a new home? First Community Credit Union has everything from purchase loans to construction loans, VA loans, and more. With our competitive rates, low to no closing costs, and rate match guarantee, FCCU can help you navigate home ownership. Discover your options at FCCU and get pre-approved today at fccu.org/home loans. First Community Credit Union is the official credit union of the Houston Texans. First Community Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender.
Now for your Wellness Minute with Dr. Steve Hotze.
Men, you're probably already aware of the fact that we're notorious for neglecting our health concerns and ignoring warning signs. If you were to be totally honest, you've experienced change in your life such as a decrease in your drive, your initiative, your assertiveness, your sense of well-being. You have increased fatigue, a decline in self-confidence. You're depressed. You have depressed moods, irritable moods. You have decreased mental sharpness, a decline in romantic moods and inclinations and sexual ability. These signs are common symptoms of men with low testosterone levels. Bioidentical, natural testosterone replacement can put a tiger back in your tank. However, men's health also requires a balance of good nutrition, detoxifying the body, and supplementing with proper vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. I'm Dr. Steve Hotze.
Guys, isn't it about time you took care of you? Call the Hotze Health and Wellness Center for a free consultation. 281-698-8698. Get back your energy and zest for life. 281-698-8698.
Final score, Seven Lakes Spartans 2 and the Cy-Woods Wildcats nothing. Michael Silvers and Dave Feliciano back with you, wrapping things up. Excellent game. Ryan Amyx pitches a shutout. Alexander Opolich lets in 2. And for the 12th time this season, Seven Lakes victorious. They are now 12-3 with 1 tie. They have 25 points, and depending on how Ridgepoint did against the Woodlands, could find themselves simply 1 point back of the Panthers. We'll have to check to see how Ridgepoint did against the Woodlands. The loss dropped Cy-Woods to 11-4, but still comfortably ahead in the North Division.
And there's a reason these teams are 12, 11 wins. Their defenses and their goaltending is great. A good example tonight, only 32 shots the entire night. A lot of saves, got a shutout. And when things got a little crazy, you saw the defenses step up and get it out and rally around their goaltender. Good penalty killing tonight. No power play goals officially that we think of. There was one really close, but we saw a really good defense and goaltending, and that was the reason these teams are having the success they are.
Senior night, 4 seniors on the roster for Seven Lakes, and they win it for their head coach, Paul Connolly. Scoring recap, at 8:46 of period number 1, Jack Zhang gave the Spartans a 1-0 lead on an even strength goal. Then at 1:36 of period number 2, Cameron Saunders, a wrist shot outside of the right circle, gave the Spartans the 2-0 lead, and the lead would hold. Coming up next week, we'll bring you a South Division matchup as the same Seven Lakes Spartans skate against last year's Cup champs, the Memorial West Whalers. It's the second of 2 meetings between the two. Our coverage will begin at 6:45 next Friday night right here on LSN Sports. Dave, your final thoughts?
That's good to be back, and we got a long way to go. We still got the tournament coming up in a few weeks, and we got a good game next week as well.
Very good, and that wraps it up here from the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center with the final score, the Seven Lakes Spartans 2 and the Cy-Woods Wildcats nothing. For my broadcast partner, David Feliciano, and our entire crew, this is Michael Silver saying so long from Sugar Land. This has been a presentation of the ISHL on LSN Sports. Until next Friday, so long, everybody.